This is Alex. It's a rainy day here in Hawaii, and wonder if that's got anything to do with my mood this morning. In one of my other videos, I talked about some of the fear and doubt that arises when it comes to putting music out there. And I wanted to go a little bit deeper into an exploration of that. I've been really trying to pay attention recently to when these doubts and when these fears actually arise in me and what's behind them. I think a lot of people can relate to this very fundamental feeling, belief, that for whatever reason that we don't feel worthy. Whether that is worthy of, receiving the kind of recognition or acclaim that I think people who produce art or produce music want, whether that is worthy of a certain job or even worthy of a certain relationship or worthy of being loved by a certain person, worthy of being taken care of by a community or a society, worthy of being respected or worthy of being someone whose input or whose contributions are recognized. I think a lot of that comes from past experience. If we've been rejected before, if we've been disrespected before, if we've been abandoned or hurt, really, then what's the expression? Once bitten, twice shy. When we find ourselves in those situations again, that fear resurfaces and we wonder, is this going to happen to me again? So if I've ever played my music for someone and they've had a kind of lukewarm or less than stellar reaction to it, then I think it starts to build up almost a trigger based on that rejection or that dismissal. And with those triggers, there's that sensitivity, there's that ease, that tendency to move in a very fearful or doubtful direction. So as I've been trying to notice these thoughts in myself, one thing that's come up that's been, kind of a wonderful benefit of this process is recognizing what's driving those. And so, in so many ways, that fear, that doubt about, am I worthy? It's being driven by what I would label as, the ego. It's driven by this need, this craving for recognition, for other people's love and respect. And I really want to be clear about this. I believe that everyone is worthy of love and respect. And so when I talk about this craving, I am in no means implying that we don't or should not have love and respect in our lives, in all our relationships. Absolutely. Everyone is worthy of that, and I sincerely wish that everyone has that in their life. What I'm talking about is this reactive, habitual craving that says, I am only worthy if I get that love from someone, or I am only worthy if I get that respect from someone. And this craving, it's so baked into, at least from my personal experience, it's so baked into everything that I do. And so this process, going through kind of getting ready to put my music out there, putting it out there, you know, awaiting that criticism or response or lack of response. Same with this video, same really in every aspect of my life, my work, my personal relationships. This craving just continually pops up and continually grasps at any possibility for achieving that kind of recognition. But here's the really insidious aspect to it, and this is the insight that I had over these past few days. In order to, you know, maybe I'm personifying a bit here, but in order to maintain its control over our thought processes, in order to remain a dominant thought process in our minds, I believe that the same tendencies, the same habits that cause us to grasp at these things, that lead us to try to cling to and attach to and grasp at any possibility of kind of self-recognition, of not self-affirmation, but affirmation of the self. These very same processes are actually behind the doubt that's there in the first place. So this need, this drive to get at those things is the reason it is the reason we feel that sense of doubt. And so if we can find a way to interrupt that process, to either catch ourselves in the act of that kind of habitual grasping, that reactive grasping at, oh, if this person likes my music, or oh, if this person is attracted to me, or oh, if this person shows me that respect. And we kind of catch ourselves in the act of that kind of grasping, that desire. Then maybe in that small space, we have a chance to recognize that need for what it truly is. And I believe that it is fundamentally a ego-serving illusion. I believe that grasping is created so that we can continue to engage in that habitual pattern, because it's a very effective pattern. To feel that need to grasp for it, to not get it, which reinforces the need to grasp at it and not get it. What if we could recognize that we already have it? What if we could recognize that fundamentally, at the bottom of everything, we are worthy? What kind of a difference would that make? What kind of a difference would that make for you? What kind of a difference would that make for me? It's not easy, but that's why we call it spiritual practice. So that's my thought for the week, and I hope that you can take this thought and let me know whether it speaks to you. So until next time, here's to the journey.